Stop shouting, guys. I'm making some video now.
Okay.
Hello to you. Nice Sunday. Received 2 letters today. One is the good news from postcode lottery. Bad news is that I didn't win. And the second letter is from the Department of Work and Pension. It's about the incident which happened last Friday. As some of you may know, I've been pacified by the security bodybuilders in the premises on job seekers, and this is the response I will be reading to you. Dear Mr. Malik, I am writing to you about the incident that took place on 28th November in Newport Job Center when you filmed in the job center. The Department for Work and Pension, the department, does not permit anyone to film on its premises without permission. We are a major custodian of personal information, and it's important that the customers individually and collectively are confident that we hold their personal information securely and that it's not disclosed to the third parties who are not permitted to access it. Yeah, that's a pretty good point. In order to maintain this customer confidence, the department is obliged to take necessary steps to make sure that you do not film, even sound, record other customers or their interviews. Other members of the public who are present in the job center may not want you to film, sound, record them. It's not possible you may unintentionally film other customers' personal information. Yeah, I can definitely understand that and abide by this rule. That's very smart to do. In addition, the way you conducted yourself was disruptive to the proper operation of the job center and intimidating to the staff and other customers. So, after I read you this document, I will be... Patricia, be quiet please, I'm making this video. So after I read this out, I will be releasing the video footage, I mean the recording. I wasn't even camera, the camera wasn't online, it was the recording device which was capturing the scene. Basically, it's 1 hour long. I will be releasing the only which is appropriate for this video, which is something about 30 minutes. It's pretty long, and it's this recording is utterly unimportant. It's just a random conversation with my work coach, basically, about the thing. So it's not important. What is important in this thing is that I've been pacified and my freedom being oppressed by the security guys on unjustified basis. And you will see from the recording, and hopefully the police will be cooperating with me as well, that it was unjustified. But you will be the judge. I let you be the judge who was in right and who was in wrong in this. So let's continue. We are under a legal duty to protect all those who enter the premises and can ask visitors and customers to comply with any reasonable rules to ensure compliance with overriding legal duty. You do have the right to record your personal data. So yeah, so they saying I have a right to record it for your own personal use, but must be do so by making a formal request to the job center in a writing, and then wait for the written confirmation before commencing any recordings. So that's fine. That's pretty nice of them. It's just they probably wanted to be it in some confined room or something. So that measures can be put in place to ensure the confidentiality of other people's information. Our records have been noted that you pose a potential threat to staff, lie, nonsense, capital letter nonsense and lie this is. Other organizations that you have contacted with, for example the local authority, may have been notified of the fact that your behavior has been unacceptable and that your records have been marked. The marking of your record is solely for the safety of the staff and will not affect you in any way financially. That's right, I can confirm this. They send me the full amount of money which they supposed to send me yesterday, so they doing a really good job there. They are holding behind their words. Your records will be reviewed at regular intervals to establish whether your behavior has improved sufficiently to remove the marking. So I marked. They will be monitoring me. The problem is that they don't need to monitor me but themselves. That's the main issue which they are blind. These guys are blind to, and it's not the problem of the all department or job center. This is the problem of these few people. My coach work, the bodybuilders, and how it played out. But we are committed to treating you in a fair and polite manner. In return, I expect you to treat us in the same way. I am sure that you appreciate this and trust that you will make sure that this type of incident does not happen again. Unfortunately, again, I cannot promise that because I was not the initiator of this. You will have to speak with your own employees to avoid them to pacify someone unlawfully. So, just to put the things right. If you wish to contact me in relation to this matter, you should do so in a writing to the postal address above. We will not accept any inquiries by telephone or email. And this is very funny part. Yours sincerely. So I have my own manager. I'm the unacceptable customer behavior manager. This is a brand new, I believe, this will be some brand new department, and I'm really allowed to belong here under the manager of unacceptable customer behavior. Well, I will let you now listen the recording.
So what date are we going from you started work?
So the first day was 17th November this year.
Lovely. Name and address of the employer. You got that.
All the clever. How are you, Uncle Rex?
Hi, Paula. How are you? You right? Yeah. Thank you. Yes.
How are you, Uncle Rex?
Just good and just good.
See, that's where they went.
I know it's the living room now.
Yes, I just find it for you in a second. 22 to 27 Torrington Place.
Oh, yeah.
Go play outside, guys, a little bit. I just finished the video. Go on. Go make some jumps on a trampoline. Reboot your blood circulation.
How do they pay you?
Bank transfer. Yeah, I will repair it later, guys. Yeah. It's monthly basis.
Yes, is it every 4 weeks or once a month?
Once a month. Go, Sam. Go play a little bit.
Okay. So, when you made your claim, you stated you're the main carer. So is that correct or not?
she's in care home. You speak about a partner?
No, you. When you made your claim, because we need to calculate the minimum income floor figure. So this is all the questions you filled in. So this is what you filled in. Relationship, no.
What does that care about you asking? This is pretty much information here.
Care for your child. So, who lives with you? Just a sec. So, this is what you put in. So you put in the date of change. You put in 2 children. The second child on there.
Yeah, there was a 0. Last time it should be changed at this point. There was some 0 adults. Up if you scroll up. This is the how many other people is 0? It should be 1.
Yeah, so you haven't put that person on there.
Yeah, I put you. Is it not in a system? Yeah, there's a big difference if I told it to and you don't put it into a system, or your colleagues. No, me.
You see there, on the 8th of January, you went into your account. Completed by you.
Melanie, we've been discussing the same thing last time.
Listen,
This is error system. This is some error.
No. This is no error. This is you logging into your account.
Doesn't matter. It's a human error.
Right, so now you were saying that you did do it, but it was a human error.
I don't know, Melanie. This is some electronic forms. This is some electronic forms from one year. I cannot remember. And
January.
Yeah, it's almost 1 year. You think I remember every single? There is a 20 electronic forms. Do you think I remember everything what I filled? And again, telling you, this is either error from your side.
No, there's no error from our side.
So maybe my side. Yeah.
So that's right. So you got it right. So
be self-critical a little bit, Melanie. Just a little bit self-criticism is very important. Yeah. Just a pinch of it.
This is
That's a pinch. I told you many times that there is the circumstance change.
Nobody went into your account and reported a change on the 8th of January that there's no other adult living in the house.
Definitely error.
So I'll put it down that when you reported that change, you put it in an error and that you didn't put the other person, the partner living with you on the 8th of January.
No, yeah? I'm telling you again, and it will be, if you need it to repeat 10 times, I will repeat 10 times. This is error. Yeah, and if the system didn't recognize, because I told it many times, and last time I asked you to show me where I declared it, because I declared it 10 times more, the circumstance. Every single time your colleagues asking me the same things. How many kids you have, when did they born, who lives with you, how much you pay. It's every single time the same. This is not the first time. And you're bringing me up this 1-year-old form where is some error.
Well, since you reported that, you haven't reported any other changes regarding who lives with you. On your declaration, you put her on there, but not in a relationship, and then on the 8th of January, you reported a change that she's no longer living with you.
I never did this. I never reported anything like this. This is some nonsense.
I cannot believe what you're saying. Who do you think went in onto your account and reported the change? Who has access to your account to do that?
I don't know.
Only you got your
username,
you've got your password, and you've got a security number.
So you are telling me, you're suggesting basically that someone went into my account and made these changes?
No, I'm asking you who has access.
No, you suggested me that someone went into my account and make this.
No, I'm
this
asking
error.
you if anybody else got access to your account to report a change.
Well, I don't know. You tell me. It's from you. This account is from you. So you are the source of the account, so you tell me who have access to it.
We can't report any changes. It's your account, you report the changes. We don't go into your account and report
Right.
changes.
Again,
We
this
don't-
changes is error.
Right,
This is nonsense.
So you made an error.
Every single time, no, I didn't make the error. Every single time reported to you or through the system or the circumstances as it is. And if you didn't change it or your colleagues didn't change it, that's not my problem, like, honestly.
No colleagues have changed anything. We're not allowed to. We can't. We haven't got access to do it. We do not go into people's accounts and change personal details. It's your declaration. We can't do that. How can we do that? We would not. We would be in trouble. We would be sacked if we went
Right.
in.
So it's either my error or your error. It doesn't matter. It's error.
It matters
Error is
because
error.
there's a person living in your house that you said is not
But
living in your house.
it's been said
So
to
you were claiming you're claiming a benefit for a lone parent responsible for 2 children on your own. That's the claim. So since then, you're paid as a lone parent because there's no other people living in that house supporting to the bills and supporting to the children.
You're confusing two things. I am a single parent. You are confusing very much the things, my lady. I am a single parent, and that my ex-partner is living in the same house doesn't mean anything. Yeah. So don't confuse apples with the pears.
What happens? That's already gone to be looked at, backdated. Because obviously there's an overpayment of housing benefit that you've been paid for. So they need to look at that because there's somebody in the house that you said to me last time that pays half the bills.
Yeah.
So we are paying for all the housing costs, but you were taking money off someone else to pay those bills. That's what you told me last
Yeah,
time.
that's how it should be. We have nothing to do together with each other. That's why we split the
But you
bills.
were not
That's everything all right. Well, that's your problem that you make miscalculation. That's not my problem. You are basically approaching me since last time that I am in some way fault, and I already told you that 10 times it's been declared that we are living together, like a separated, like in a domestic relationship. It's been told you 10 times. And if you are pulling up some document which is 1 year old, there is zero, some electronic form, that means nothing. Absolutely, you can do nothing with it.
We leave it there. We let the people investigate, and they
let them investigate.
Yeah, because I can see you just don't understand the system. We got no access.
Yeah, it's very overcomplicated. You are overcomplicating your own system, and you're literally drowning in your own mistakes here. Yeah, it's all this universe that is way too overcomplicated. They should simplify it and make it proper. Give a declaration, a paper form, nicely paper form, and sign it, and happy days.
Yeah, you're going to have to, otherwise they'll escort you from the building if you don't keep your voice down.
Right, I don't think so. I'm way too loud. Do you think I'm way too loud, sir? What do you think? You are secretary. Do you think this is a way too... You think, yeah? All right, then.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
They're trying to intervene here.
Right, I think it's pretty reasonable voice.
Not really. Right, okay. So, on the first... So the hours that you think you are available to work, then what's your hours?
Right, so we discussed last time it will be between 25 and 35 hours. So this is the goal which I'm trying to achieve. Last week it was something about 25
but
hours.
what's your available hours? I know at the moment you're trying to build your hours up, but what are your available hours to work?
Between 25 and 35 it will be probably achievable.
Are you available for full-time hours? Are you available to work 35 hours a week?
I will need to calculate it properly because I have more duties, not just the work. You know, I have kids to care about, to pick them up from school. My own.
When will you be able to sort of do that? Let's explain to you.
Yeah, between 25 and 35, I will probably be able to achieve that. Yeah, it's the first week basically in a new job, so it's pretty early. to determine this, how it will develop. We need more time for it, definitely.
So your youngest child is 5 years?
Yes.
So do you know how to use your account? Go into home, report changes, complete your to-do list?
I'm familiar with that, yeah.
Pardon?
I'm familiar with that, yeah.
So you understand and you read everything that's on your claim?
Mm-hmm.
So when you read your payments, for instance, and you get full housing benefit, your partner pays half of that. Is that what you're saying? So when you see this, do you think that's right, that we are paying £446 and your partner's giving you half the money?
I see him first time in my life, this page.
So you don't look at your account then?
No, this page I see first time in my life.
So
I saw always the amount, but never the showdown of the...
So you don't look at your statements?
Yeah, I look on the statement. I open it up. I show you now.
Yes, go into your statement. This is just a view of your, because we've got view only of your account. We can't alter anything. This is your account.
Not sure if I even able to access that showdown you just showed me. So this is all what I see, basically. And if I wanna put something in, I press home or journal. I have just 3 options, nothing else.
Right.
So
if you're going home, okay. So you're going to check your payments, for instance. So you click on your payments. There's all your payments. So you click on them, and there's all your payments.
Oh yeah, I didn't know I can even click on it.
So it's telling you.
I see it first time in my life.
So you're not reading your account. You don't know. You're not familiar with your account. You don't look at your statements. And
I look. This is my statement.
But don't you think that's a
from
lot of money, a benefit that you're entitled to? Don't you think that's a lot of money? That's more money than most people be able to.
Well,
live
I'm already without the money for a week, so it's still not enough as it seems. You know, you have never enough of money.
So what will happen? See this? Well, I know, I can understand that. So what will happen is the housing element, part of that, from date of claim, if you've had full entitlement, all that's going to be repaid back by you. So you understand that they would look at that, because you're getting half from your partner, so you're only entitled to half on the...
yeah, that's fine.
So it's going to be a repayment, and it's going to be a big overpayment.
Yeah, right. Not by my error. This been reported to you, and if they, whatever they do, they will do it, and I will basically fend them for myself, because this overpayment is not by my fault.
There's no error on you other than your personal error. That's why you've been questioned and asked several times, and you're saying your ex-partner. But I
never said that. This is literally your error, guys. Yeah.
No,
I said it many times.
Don't keep saying that. It's
I will keep saying that, Melanie, because.
But you will be repaying that back. You understand? You'll be repaying that back. The money that you
from what you will be paying me, probably. Yeah. Otherwise, it will be not possible. Probably. Yeah.
Because they'll come to
you will pay it to yourself, basically, as they say.
They'll take it out of your earnings to repay it back every month. What you're declaring to us, they'll repay it back. But
Right, we will see. I will definitely push this up higher, this whole case.
Please do so, because they know up higher that you're the only person who's able to change your declaration and saying that adult's no longer living with you. At first you said she was living with you.
It's very hypocritic from you, because if I told you that you or your colleagues been told this many times and you didn't change it for me,
No, we can't change it.
During a 1 year you didn't.
We can't change it.
So
it's for you to report.
Okay, one question, okay?
Yeah.
So this is basically, you are showing me 1-year-old document from January.
Yeah.
I've been here dozen of times, let's say 20 times. So, and you are basically showing me my error after 1 year, when every single person which I've been visited
they
here.
Wouldn't look at that. They're interested in getting you into work.
Yeah, but they see that there is overpayment. Don't
This
see.
is a declaration. I'm a self-employment worker.
It's very hypocrite. All this scenario, this case is very hypocrite. Very hypocrite. Because if there is some error, we should be sorting it out in a human way, not in this way.
The reason I've gone into your thing.
It doesn't matter. There been error, and now you are talking about the overpayment after. It doesn't matter what you say, honestly.
Oh no, you'll be paying it back. I know that. But what I'm saying is to you, the reason I've gone in, your work coaches are looking at helping you, supporting you into work. All the declaration is done at the beginning of the claim. They've got no reason to go into there. They assume that whatever you said is correct, right at the beginning of the claim. So it's been altered back in January. Fine. That's not for them to go into and check. Now you've come to me and you said self-employment. The reason I've gone into it is because you said you do joint care responsibilities for your children. So, and neither of you are going to decide on who's going to be the main carer. So in those cases...
Both will be the main carer, already told you last time.
Yeah, so if both is the main carer and you cannot decide, your hours are calculated at 35 hours. Both of you can be the main carer. That's not a problem. But for universal credit purposes, we calculate national minimum wage at £1,144.15 a month. So that's, if you was employed, that's how much you would get a month. If you was the main carer, we calculated at 25 hours because of the youngest child's age. So the reason I've gone into your declaration is to calculate your minimum income floor figure, your aim, your goal. That's why it's picked up. Because you said you have got equal caring responsibilities. So in those cases, if that's the case, you're sharing it, your available hours are 35 hours a week. So is that okay with you? So I'm going to put a note on there that you're not going to decide who's the main carer, because you're both taking full responsibility.
No, I decide. Put there what I say, not different. I decided that both will be responsible for the main care of the child.
You decided both of you are responsible for the main carer of the children, and so with that, we got about the 35 hours available.
Yeah, great.
Okay?
Yeah, amazing.
Both.
So then they'll look then at the element of the children, because where you're getting costs for the children based on nobody working, that will be an overpayment as well. Do you understand that? Because when you calculate the tax, it's based on people's earnings. So if you've got joint custody, we could look after your partner's earnings, so she wouldn't...
Ex-partner.
Well, ex-partner earnings, because you're living in a household unit and you're both sharing responsibility of the children equally. So with your payments, you're having children's payments as a person who's got no other support from another person in the house. So that bit will be looked at as well. So it's not just the house being overpayment, it's the children's payment to you as
ludicrous, overcomplicated. You literally are drawn in your own complications here.
This is the benefit. This is my job. This is my job. I don't make the rules. This is
Yeah,
the
I know.
government ruling.
I just tell it my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine, you're entitled to your opinion, but I don't need to hear it because these are the rules.
Yeah, but you will hear it if I'm here.
I don't have to listen to it.
Yeah, you don't. You can buy earplugs and plug in your ears then.
You can just leave.
Why would I leave?
If you're going to keep on and just be like this, I haven't got time to...
Telling the opinion, you mean? So I'm not entitled to tell you my opinion.
I don't need to listen. I don't want to listen to all this. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you the rules.
Oh, cool. Let's continue then.
So, are you happy? Because I need to know this because I got to put the reporting. Because they're going to look at the housing element anyway. But now you're being paid, as you can see on there, the 2 children. And because you were not the main carer and you've got joint caring responsibilities, whereas we calculate help and support for the children, as a person that's unemployed, you get that amount. Because there's another person that's responsible for the children and they're working, her income takes into effect that calculation for the children, so you wouldn't have been entitled to all that money, the benefit money. So you understand what
Right, I don't know. I didn't put this money to me. You give it to me. You made the calculations based on some error, and that's your problem.
No, based on what you declared. Based on what you declared to us.
Yeah, this declaration is electronic form, and only declaration which I deem reasonable is on a black and white paper with my signature.
Yes, that's right.
This electronic form doesn't contain my signature, and it's electronic form. I don't even a court if no one will be accepting this electronic stuff.
Take it further, okay? But it will be repaid back, okay?
Yeah, I'm willing to repay back. It's no problem. It's not about me paying back. It's about you making an error and asking me something back, you know?
Please stop saying making an error, because you've said it once.
Yeah, but there's the truth.
No.
So you're just refusing to listen the truth.
No, there's no truth.
Of course it is truth.
Not one person in this building is able to go into your account and report what you've reported other than yourself on your account. That's it. That's your declaration. And that is a legal document
We just blame it.
In court.
We're just blaming each other. It's all this discussion. You blaming me that I did the error, and I blaming you that you did the error, and at the end it's just one big error, nothing else. Doesn't matter who made it.
It's you. Thank you. You've done it. You've done it. Nobody else has done it. Okay. Whether you disagree with that, I'm not arguing about it.
Completely disagree.
So
absolutely. Not taking any responsibility for this electronic forms. If it's in a black and white paper with my signature, that's different. Then that's a difference. Electronic form and a real document is different.
There's people's personal information on here.
Right. Just so you understand the difference between these two.
Right. So what I'm saying to you, I'm asking you one more time: you got joint caring responsibility for your children?
What do you mean joint responsibilities?
Caring responsibilities.
You already asked me this. You already know this. We've been discussing this. You already put it 5 minutes ago to the system.
So I'm going to type this onto your account that you are responsible and your ex-partner for joint. Is that correct?
What does joint mean? Joint of what? Joint of caring
responsibility for your children.
Yes.
Right. So we're going to calculate it 35 hours, and I will be putting that on the form.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So now we're going to put that on the form. Obviously, it's going to be looked at back to the beginning of the claim that you've had elements for the children that you're not entitled to. Okay? So obviously your partner might be called in to sort of declare her earnings. Okay? Is there any expenses with this job?
No, other than the travel costs.
Self-employed.
Say angry, is there a problem?
Say again?
You can hear what I'm saying. Is there a problem?
What problem?
I'm asking you.
Don't ask me.
No, I'm asking you, is there a problem? Yes or no? Alright, it's not. You can leave, son. Right, I'm asking you to leave the office.
Right. So I stop it here for a second. This already the security guard is created his drama. You could hear it from the background somewhere. Everything was fine, and he suddenly started to play out his role. Is there any problem? And his tone already was suggesting that something is not going to be okay. So I completely stop myself to answer him and play his game. But the recording is obviously still going on, and there is no justification to this act. And you can listen now the other part, basically, which is they taking me down and down to the floor.
No.
Sorry, you're not allowed. It's a government building.
Floor 2, please. Come on, leave the office. Don't video me, because I'm not giving you my permission. Leave the office.
What's the reason?
Your attitude.
My attitude?
Yeah, your attitude.
You know, guys, this is all recorded.
Well, I'm not giving you my permission, so this makes no difference
Right.
at all.
So since the beginning, we are. I'm recording the happening what's here,
Does it make
and
any difference
you
what you
just
asked me?
You just asked me if there is any problem,
Yeah.
and everyone here saw that there was no problem, and you created your own.
No, there is a problem because a member of staff told you to keep your voice down.
Right, you will be keeping your voice down as well now, okay?
Or what?
I'm asking you now. You will be.
Come on to the chair. Come on, come out of the chair.
This is physical, please. No one is leaving. There is no reason. You will be not
The reason is because I've asked you to leave, so you're leaving.
No one is leaving.
Don't leave, call the police.
What's the reason for leaving?
Because you've been asked to leave the building.
Yeah, but
You're
what's
in a
the
government
reason?
building, okay?
Yeah, but what's the
If you
reason?
don't leave, we call the police. You don't need to give them a reason.
Okay,
You've been asked to leave.
It's one more again, guys. Yeah, this is all recorded, and
Like I've said, because you know, listen, you haven't asked permission, so it makes no difference if you're recording or not.
yeah, but
what?
it's all there that you made your own drama.
No, you made the drama,
I didn't
which is
make
why I
any drama.
intervened. I let it go for long enough. Too long, actually.
I can't leave the building, please.
No one is leaving the building. There's no reason you
you're
kicking me out.
leaving. You asked to leave.
No one is leaving.
You are.
No one is leaving, guys.
You are
for
leaving.
for what?
Come on, you have to leave, sir. And
Yeah, come on, let's go.
This is the unlawful detention. They put me down to the ground. CCTV cameras and the footage will have to
Stay there. You stay there.
provide.
Alright.
Show this.
So very safe.
What is it?
There's blood somewhere.
That's it. There is this continue. This will be continued. There is some more of the recording. Another half hour. Actually the police officer which had my phone in his pocket was recording loads of other lies as well. They was talking in a private with the police officer. It's all there. It's unimportant. Now it's about me getting the CCTV footage and going to the court and accuse and charge all these people what they are doing basically. Right. With a few conclusions I came up with. Like so, these some people are very happy to lie in groups. Yeah? When they see that you are on your own, they will abuse the situation against you. We probably all know about it from the real life scenarios. Conclusion number 2: never accept or be reliable for any electronic form. Only the documents which you are signing in a real real document, real signature. You know, all these electronic forms might be edited over time. They might be incorrect or whatever. So never accept the reliability for e-form. Both parents are responsible for the caring duties of the children. I was encountering this over the years. Occasionally in a school they was asking me, and they was always surprised that when I told them that we both are equally responsible for parenting our kids. It was all surprised. It was very weird for them. How can both parents be responsible for the children? Which very weird for me is that they are even asking me, and they try to split the duty which belongs to both the mother and the father. They try to split it and put it on one shoulder, which is not nice. But now they obviously, you can hear it from the recording, they already start to understand it, so we are moving somewhere. What else? Conclusion number 3. They wasn't annoyed by the loudness of my voice, because there wasn't any loudness of my voice. They was annoyed by the fact and the truth. That's what really poked the snake, you know. Once you get to the fight with the snake in a bare foot, you will be poking it and it will get angry, really angry. And conclusion number 4, the best one. While we're recording, never eat over your coffee like I was, because I already have some coffee patches on the documents. So, happy days, happy Friday, Saturday. Oh, I almost forget your bonus, guys. The bonus letter, the good stuff. So we enter in the month of December, the best month for me at least. Christmas is coming, the New Year. I received this very nice letter from Postcode Lottery. I'm pretty sure more of you received it as well. Merry Christmas, People's Postcode Lottery. So I basically just wanted to wish you a very nice Christmas and loads of snow and loads of gifts, and hopefully that you will also win some money from this Postcode Lottery and maybe even travel the world or the galaxy someday. Let's open the first day of the December. The National Trust installed fencing and water through on the Pembrokeshire coast so wild ponies can graze the land again. Super. Wild ponies. Exciting to look forward what the other numbers will reveal. Merry Christmas, peeps.